Hey guys, how you doing? This is your boy Nerdy So Lucky coming back with another video for this week. And this week it is Destiny. And the reason why I chose Destiny is because tomorrow is the Destiny 2 gameplay reveal that some of the content creators in the community get a chance to play. So kudos and congratulations guys on the hard work. It paid off. You deserve it. So, man, the hype is going to be so real for the next 12 or so hours until we see this game from Bungie. And, you know, I don't expect too much to be revealed because we still have E3 to look forward to. So, with that being said, this video is more like a wish list. What I hope to see tomorrow. So, you know, this is a wish list. So, only thing we can do is just keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best. So, first thing that's up is SMGs. Yes, there was a photo. They got released 2 days ago. A couple of people covered it and, you know, said that, oh, SMGs is confirmed. So, I don't know if it's confirmed or not. But there is a picture with a Titan, with a new Titan. You know, has on this sweet looking armor with a gun that appears to be an SMG weapon type. I for one love SMGs in my first person shooters, whether I'm playing Borderlands or Call of Duty, let me see, Battlefield, any first person shooter. I always love playing with a SMG at some point, and I always felt that's what Destiny was lacking. I always wished that there was some kind of form of SMGs. Only thing close that we probably got to that is sidearm, so you know that doesn't really count. You know, the icky, stinky sidearms, but I love them. I love to use them, even though people bitch a lot about them. In the Crucible, it never changes. People was bitching about shotguns. I suck with a shotgun. I couldn't rush for nothing, but you know, that video is not about this. It's about the wish list from Destiny 2 and what we hope to see in it. So SMGs, it would be a very welcome addition to Destiny. I'm hoping that we do get them tomorrow. I'm hoping that we do see one in the gameplay tomorrow. So I'm hoping that, you know, some of the people I know get to test it out and let me know how it feels, and you know, it's a pretty good experience. Also on my wish list, this is definitely a wish. Dual wielding. The reason why I even included this because it's Activision. They make Call of Duty. You ever heard of akimbo weapons? Of course you did. You play Call of Duty. You know what akimbo is. You know, you were running around, you know, with the SMG back then, akimbo style, and you just murk people all day, racking up kill streaks. So yeah, we all done it. We all been there. It's a cool ass feeling. So, you know, not dual wielding just to any class, but I hope they bring back class specific abilities. Like, and what I'm saying is like, of course we got class, you know, of course we got class powers, but what happened if certain classes had only certain abilities when using a certain weapon? And this, for example, the hunter would be a good idea for dual wielding. They can only, you know, just put a limitation on it, like, I don't know, hand cannons, SMGs, if we get them. I don't want to say sidearms, because that was just, you know, everybody really be complaining about that then. But just some small archetype weapon type that the hunter can like dual wield. I think that would be fucking dope. You know, hands down. I just think it would be incredible to use. Let's see. Next thing up, very big issue. Everybody's thinking it. Everybody wants it. Dedicated servers. Yes, dedicated servers would definitely be a plus to this game. Not only just for PvP, but for PvE too. I don't know how many times I'm playing a raid and one of my friends gets kicked from the raid and it slows everything up. And I'll be like, dude, what happened? I don't know, man, I just got kicked from the game. They get kicked from the game, it forces them kicked from the party, and it just, whoa, everybody has to wipe to get the person back in. It's a headache. The game has enough money to, I believe, to afford dedicated servers. Um, every successful first-person shooter has dedicated servers. I'm sorry, it's a necessity. It's a plus. It's a must for a first-person shooter to be successful to have dedicated servers now. It's like it's 2017. I mean, it's a new age. Gaming is at its peak. It's a very big deal in games like this. So I'm hoping with Destiny 2 coming out, dedicated servers is presented and shown tomorrow. Um, I'm hoping that be one of the questions that is answered. Which I'm sorry, at this point with the constant lag and with Iron Banner just ending, I really, I really expect dedicated servers to be talked about tomorrow. Um, Next up, big thing for me, more customization. It's supposed to be an RPG game. I would like to feel like I'm in the game more. Like my guardian is who I am. If they even put the ability to like create your own shaders, this is a wish. This is another wish as opposed to what could be in the game. This is a huge wish. Creating your own shaders, I think, would be a very good idea. Um, Along with making your own emblem of some type to put on the weapon or to even put on your gear. Like, just think if you're a hunter and you're running and someone looks at your cloak and you got like a sweet ass emblem. Somebody, oh man, where you get that? I made it. So, I mean, even if they have some like, this is going a little bit too far, like sharing your ideas, that would be awesome. But like I said, it's a wish. Not expecting too much. Um, but more customization for sure. With the weapons, I think every weapon should have some kind of, I want to say some kind of shader to it, not just exotics. Just so you can really make that weapon feel like your weapon, or just think, you're like, yeah, this is my special fate bringer. Like this is me. These are the colors I want on it. I just think something like that, man, would be awesome to have. So we can only hope. I can only hope. I doubt it. I don't know. It's Activision. I'm not gonna say Bungie because those developers, I got mad respect for those guys. They got tons of ideas, but at the end of the day, Activision is the one that like calls the shot on everything, man. A lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people give hell to Bungie on Twitter, stressing their complaints. Like, maybe you should be tweeting at Activision a couple of times, man. I'm just saying. Um, Next up, my wish, more loot. Um, I'm sorry, man. Like the loot system in this game, it's still kind of iffy. Like you got to get keys to unlock certain, get more loot. I mean, that's a welcome addition, man. I know people when they hear that, it's like, oh, you just want stuff handed to you. No, that's not the case. If you play any other game, example Borderlands, you get a shit ton of loot, but it don't be like legendary and exotics every time, or legendary. What is it? Legendary and pearlescent. That's what I was going for. Not exotics. Legendary, pearlescent, purple, all that other stuff if you ever play Borderlands. Like, it's not handed to me. Sure stuff drops, but it's a crap ton of loot. So, we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen tomorrow. I'm expecting I did see a report today though, before I even did this video. That it there's supposed to be an increase in loot. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Like I said, I read it. I can't. I don't know. I don't know if it was a reliable source. There's no one I follow on Twitter. It just seemed like a retweet. But we shall see. Next thing I think is a really big. I don't want to say big issue because it's not an issue at all. But I just think with now that we don't have 360 and PlayStation 3 holding the game back for its full potential. I think that we need bigger worlds at this point. I think bigger worlds is a very welcome addition. The worlds are already kind of huge, but I would like to see more exploration in the game. Like, I would love to just go and get lost on a planet and forget what planet I'm even on. Like, I'm talking that deep of an exploration of a game. Like, oh, I go here. Oh man, what's back here? What? This is another area. Like, I want to see stuff like that. And I think they can accomplish it, just because the game is so huge already. The game is so huge, and I think that it would be a very welcome addition to the game. And with them dropping last gen, I know that game would not. I know the game can reach its full potential. You know, more memory, more stuff to do on the game. So, let's see. Next thing, more lore. That's simple, just lore. This is the last thing too. Just lore in the game. I know we got Grimoire cards to tell us, and I know people, help us out with the lore. Kudos and hats off to those guys. They do their research and take the time out their day to present us with that. But I love the idea of completing the quest dealing with the lore. Like the Gjallarhorn quest, that was pretty dope, because we learned more about the Gjallarhorn. Like, we got sent across a planet, across the journey to track down the Gjallarhorn, and I would love to see that more with Destiny 2. The Thorn quest, man, I would have loved so much deep intel into the Thorn quest. Like, they tell you get this many kills, form it. It's like my favorite exotic in the game, not only because of the design, but because, it seems a Guardian had the gun, and it seemed like he just got corrupted. And I just want to see more stuff like that, man. I want to explore past Guardians that, like, probably fell to the darkness, or it's just stuff like that. Rise of Iron was probably my favorite expansion, just because it dealt with past Guardians. So he gave us some kind of connection to it. This is the part in the video when I paused. I think the baby was crying and my wife was talking to me at the same time. So, yeah, this strike is almost done, though. We all know this strike. 3 side prism, however the word you say those guys. They're annoying without a sword. Put it like that. But yeah, man, I would love to see more quests dealing with the lords in the game. Whether it's a weapon or any kind of item you have, I think it'd be very fun to do. More PvE content as well. That would, I think that would be a plus side. Just because, man, the comp scene and where the community, the PvP players wanted to go, I just don't see it happening, man. Not with Activision. They don't want something computer with Call of Duty. I said that numerous times. Like, it's a fact. They can't have nothing going head to head with that. They had that with Titanfall 2. Gave us a run for his money for a while. It just got released in a crappy window. But yeah, man, this, we're not gonna show the whole strike. We all know how it ends. But more PvE, man. Like we said, touching on the wish list again. SMGs, dual wielding, dedicated servers, more customization, more loot, bigger worlds, more quests involving the lore. So, guys, unfortunately I work tomorrow, so I'm gonna miss some of the stream. I'm gonna catch it on a break or something. But man, we're almost there, man. To seeing Destiny 2. Thanks for the love and support of watching the videos. I appreciate the feedback. Some of the people that subscribe, thank you. You can follow me on Twitter at NerdySoLucky. I'm there. I post constantly. I'm getting into streaming as well. So follow the Twitter for updates on the channel or when I stream. Also hit a follow on Twitch TV at NerdySoLucky. Keep gaming, Guardians, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace, love, and yeah, man. Out. Have a good day.